first quarter action, Kevin Gamble pokes the ball free from James Worthy. And deep route sends a long pass ahead to Reggie Lewis, who finds Gamble streaking to the hole for the layup and a quick 4-0 Celtic lead. Lewis loses the dribble. And AC Green comes up with the ball, and the Celtics nearly get it back. But Anthony Peeler recovers and completes a beautiful no-look pass to Green that cuts the Boston lead to 1. Gamble shows he's got plenty of range as he knocks this one down from three-point land to put the Celtics back up by 4. Lewis misses on the jumper. And Worthy throws a long pass ahead where Peeler catches up and scores on the impossible layup to make the score 16-all in the middle of the first. The Celtics answer the hoop quickly as Dee Brown dishes off to Parrish, and the Chief slams it home to put the Celtics back on top by 2. Gamble turns the ball over on the drive, and Peeler pushes the ball down court on the fast break exchange. Worthy finishes with a finger roll as the lead seesaws to the Lakers. Parrish sets the monster pick for Dee Brown, and he takes full advantage of it and nails the three-pointer from the right side to put the Celtics on top again by 3. The Celtics close out the quarter on a high note as they show the Lakers a little showtime of their own as Dee delivers the cross-court bounce pass and Reggie Lewis finishes the break with a two-hand slam. The Celtics lead the Lakers 31-25 after the first quarter. In second quarter action, Rick Fox gives Boston a lift off the bench as he pops this jumper to help the Celtics maintain their lead early on. James Worthy on the baseline knows how to deal with a double team as he finds rookie Dwayne Cooper wide open on the opposite side, who hits nothing but net on the three-pointer, bringing the Lakers within 3. Joe Klein fakes on the pressure jumper and finds the X-Men on the blocks where he turns and nails the graceful fadeaway jumper. LA again makes it happen in transition as Cooper pushes it up. Hands to Worthy, who hits Perkins, filling the lane for the two-handed throwdown. At midway through the second, Chris Ford's Celtics are still on top, 39-34. But the Lakers would begin to chip away at the lead as center James Edwards connects on the fadeaway baseline J over Klein. Sedell Freed at the point, sends a bounce pass ahead to AC Green, who goes strong to the hole against McHale to put the Lakers up by 1 after running off 8 straight points. McDaniel stops to run himself at 12 as he hits on the open jumper and cuts the Lakers' lead to 3. Tight defense causes Lewis to throw up the awkward shot, and Sedell Freed rebounds and pushes it up, then decides to finish the job himself with a stop-and-pop jumper. The Lakers outscore the Celtics 29-18 in the second and go into the locker room on top by a score of 54-49.
Quiet day to this point for Parrish, only 5 points. Lakers lead by 9 with 5.5 remaining. In the third, Marv Albert, Mike Fratello, Ahmad Rashad from the Boston Garden. Divac lost his balance and is called for steps.
A moment ago, the pick and roll. Divac comes over to set the screen, and after he sets it and the ball comes off, Vlade steps back into the opening. We talk about pick and roll. This is pick and pop out, but Sedell knocks it down.
Now Kevin McHale has replaced Lorenzo Williams. Xavier McDaniel is back on.
He here? I was standing before the guy got the ball. That much I do know.
At the scorer's table in a discussion with the official, Jim Clark. Perhaps they're waving off that substitution. That's what they were talking about. McHale will not be allowed to come in until the next dead ball. Lorenzo Williams walking back onto the floor.
You must be in the box. There's an official box near the scorer's table that if you are not in there, the officials will not put you into the game. You can't be on your way to the box. You must be in. There's the box. Here comes Kevin out onto the floor. If you're not in the box, you're penalized as Kevin was. You must stay away from the next dead ball.
And now the substitution is allowed. 9 on the shot clock. Parrish with the room. Lakers 68, Celtics 61.
Parrish certainly a player that the Celtics would like to have step up here in the second half. Robert had only 3 points at halftime.
Crowd very much back into it. Here's capacity crowd on hand. Better than 15,000 at the Boston Garden. Divac standing one-hander. Smith, who just came on with the rebound, now clears it down, and a foul called on the Lakers.
Well, Tony Smith had a little follow-up shot, a jump hook in the lane. When he missed that, McHale comes down with the rebound. Smith tries to hang in and get his hands in there for the steal. It looks like a little version of the sky hook on Tony Smith. He's frustrated, steps in, commits the foul.
Tony Smith putting the Lakers over the limit. Last year, Tony Smith appeared ready to make a big move with his play in training camp. Suffered a severely sprained ankle. That set him back and did not get back into it, and he receives sporadic time these days. Here's Tony in his third season out of Marquette.
See if Chris Ford extends his defense at all. The crowd is back in the game right now. They sense the Celtics have made a move, and there you see a little full court pressure put on by the Boston Celtics. Something that Chris Ford has wanted to do. Extend the defense, force some turnovers.
It is down to a 5-point lead. Lakers led by as many as 11. 4:20 to go on the third. Green, stopped by McHale. Green on the putback.
Lakers went right back to the pick and roll that we had showed a short time ago. That time, Divac did not have the open jumper. Moved the basketball. Lakers flash to the open spots. They find an opening, and then Green with the energy.
AC Green with another rebound. His 11th, along with 12 points. Smith missed the alley-oop, but it's tipped by AC Green.
Well, he's all over the place. If he misses a shot, he goes back up and gets it. He rebounds at the defensive end. He kicks out and then runs the lanes on the fast break. That's why Randy Fund wants him on the floor with that starting unit. Give it that energy.
Oh, McHale forcing the issue, trying to draw the foul. He was triple keen. Divac. Eldon Campbell just came out for the first time, getting way up there to keep that ball alive. Campbell up front now with Divac and Green. 3, and Smith at the guards. Divac for 3. Fouled by Parrish.
A few moments ago, Lakers thought they were going to get an easy score, but Kevin McHale hangs around with those long arms and still has the ability to change and block shots. But AC Green, tenacious player around the basket, comes up with it. And then what looks like it's going to be an easy score, the alley-oop pass. Tony Smith having a tough time converting, but not AC. He's right there on time when they need him.
Robert Parrish called for the foul, his second. It has been traditional for the Boston Celtics to play on Super Bowl Sunday. They have won 9 of the last 10 on Super Sunday. The only loss over that stretch to the Lakers, and that 2 years ago. Lakers lead 74-63 off a 6-0 run. D. Brown. Campbell with the rebound.
Well, it was James Edwards the first half who got a shot. Eldon Campbell now here in the second half who gets a chance.
Just under 3 minutes remaining in the third. Crowd reacting because John Bagley is getting set to check in. Divac hits on the nice looking hook shot, and that leads to a Boston timeout. Chris Ford calling for time. The Lakers by 13. John Bagley has checked in. John Bagley signed late, has not played the last 3 games, 10 of the last 12, has seen very limited action since coming to terms back in December. McDaniel was fouled on the play. An 8-0 run by the Lakers in the last 2 minutes. And they now lead by 13. That foul called on Divac.
John Bagley was out here this afternoon 2 hours prior to the game, taking his shots, warming up, going through his routine. Said all I can do is stay ready. But when you watch John out there, as we did in practice yesterday, he reminds you of the guy that's about 42, 45 years old, Sunday afternoon, that goes down and gets a run in the playground. Bad with the long shorts, okay, and just the fact that he's got a little rust on him right now, a few extra pounds still on him. Needs to work his way back into shape. They're hoping the Celtics he can give him a lift.
Now here's a guy in his early 30s. Are you saying that he looks 40-ish, 42, 43? Is that what the point is here? That should be brought to his attention. Campbell miss on the stump.
You would think we mentioned
No.
that, would you?
No. And it will be Boston ball. Last touch by the Lakers.
Cooper doing a good job of drawing defense and then dropping it off. Eldon, you have to convert the basketball. It counts only when it goes through the net.
John Bagley still working his way into shape. Signed on the 23rd of December. Was activated on the 29th. He's played only 4 games. It'll be Laker ball on that turnover. But as you mentioned earlier, the feeling is his presence has also driven D. Brown and Sherman Douglas on to better play.
It's a little bit of a wake-up call. Like there's a guy here that was very, very much a factor in the late surge last season as the Celtics overtook the New York Knicks in their stretch drive there. So he's back, so you guys got to start producing, and they have.
That was Eldon Campbell's first field goal. Xavier McDaniel now 2 out of 5 from the field. 14-point Laker lead. Here's Campbell. Parrish gets to it. We're coming up on 1 minute to go in the third. McHale lost it. Parrish on the recovery. 10 on the shot clock. Lewis. 12-point Laker lead. Reggie Lewis has had some leg problems recently. Says he's not able to elevate as well as he would like with the jump shot.
Plus, he has been announced as the go-to guy now for the Boston Celtics. Everyone is concentrating on trying to take Reggie Lewis out of the games. He receives all the double and triple teams that used to go to Bird, McHale, Harris, that type of thing.
And that is a 24-second violation as Campbell's shot was deflected. Here's Joe Klein replacing Robert Parrish, who departs with 7 points.
This team that's on the floor right now for the Los Angeles Lakers, can we call them the Laker transition team, changing from the old to the new? You have Cooper and Tony Smith and Eldon Campbell and Vlade Divac. As the Lakers try to change over, bring younger guys in to replace the ones who have moved on, it becomes a difficult thing for Coach Randy Funk.
Well, McHale beating Campbell off that lead pass, and it cuts it down to a 10-point Laker lead. 15 seconds left in the third.
Many teams have tried to front Kevin McHale when he gets down in the low post. You cannot do it if they break down the weak side out. He's too big. He gets to the rim too easy.
Pick and roll, and Divac fired for 3. Time running down. Lewis. That's the end of the third quarter. The Lakers lead by 10. A strong effort by the rookie from the University of Missouri, Anthony Peeler, starting instead of Byron Scott, who's out because of the flu. We'll be back. 88-81 the score. Lakers with a 7-point lead. Freak with a nice hold, and then pops it back out. Here's Peeler for 3. Anthony Peeler continuing his outstanding play. He has 15 points, and it opens up a 10-point Laker lead.
Certainly not lacking in confidence. You come out of a timeout when your coach has told you to relax, take it easy. The Celtics are on their way back. The crowd is back into it, and Peeler knocks out a 3-pointer. A 38% shooter from the 3-point line. After swinging the ball around, he gets a good look, good elevation, right in the bottom of the net.
And a 3:45 remaining in the fourth. Divac switching off on Brown. Shot clock at 8. Now Lewis from downtown.
A friendly rim, just not friendly enough that time. It almost decided to go in, but not quite. Randy Fun on the sideline, playing a little defense to help his team.
Randy Fun on the court. Gets it out. Here's Worthy. 2 for 12 for James Worthy. Lewis going to his left, bottled up and fouled. Made the step right and then cut left. 3 collects the foul. 2 shots coming up for Reggie Lewis.
The pitch-ahead pass that time enables Reggie Lewis to go one-on-one in the open floor without the help defense, the other players from the Lakers stopping his path to the basket. That time, a late whistle, but a good whistle call. The reach-in foul preventing Lewis from making the basket.
Reggie Lewis is 4 out of 5 from the line. (91-83). Pressure by Boston. Celtics trailing the Lakers by 8. Divac handling against McHale and gets it across.
Something we saw the Lakers have to do 2 seasons back when they went to the finals against the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago pressure made them throw the ball to a big man and bring it up. It used up too much time on the clock. Right now, 4 seconds left on the 24. The pressure defense by the Celtics used up so much time the Lakers just couldn't get back into their half-court offense. With the clock running down, the handoff takes place. You've got to put the ball down on the floor before you take your steps.
Now Lewis working against Peeler. Worthy came over. It leaves McDaniel open. Goes to the drive. Good decision by Xavier McDaniel. It brings Boston within 6 with 2:20 remaining in the game.
L.A. will go back to the 2-man game, a 1-3. Point guard, small forward, pick and roll right now using 3 and Worthy. Now the isolation, Worthy one-on-one against McDaniel.
Worthy has not been able to hit. Harris with the rebound. Worthy is 2 for 14 from the field. And he's had a number of good shots. Shot clock at 10. Lewis, the go-to guy, gets it down low to McHale. That collects on him. Brown for 3. And 3 fires it down to Worthy. And that's a goaltend. It will count.
One of the things the Lakers have been famous for over the years is releasing someone when a shot goes up. James Worthy often out in front of everyone because he's the release man. That time Worthy down floor scores the basket. A much-needed basket by the Lakers.
They now lead by 8. Reggie Lewis brings the Celtics within 6 with 1:20 remaining. Lewis almost picked it off. Divac with the save. Here's Green. That's a try. Good play by Xavier McDaniel. Took a hard hit from A.C. Green.
Yeah, but A.C. Green took a hard hit from the 2 forearms that McDaniel put into his stomach area. As he turned and walked away, A.C. was glaring down at Xavier McDaniel, not real happy with the shot that was delivered right there.
The club shot well in the 3rd quarter, and after 3 here in Boston, it's the Lakers 78 and the Celtics 68. Boston with only 18 points in the 2nd and 19 in the 3rd.
At the offensive end of the floor for the Celtics a few moments ago, Joe Klein is looking over here to see how they're playing defense on Kevin McHale. Joe wants to move up and pull his defensive player, Vlade Divac, up with him. If he gets up there and tells the official, no illegal defense, Vlade moves up, hold it right there, which you've created is a lot of room. Too late to get there on the lob pass.
4th quarter is underway. McHale drawing the double team. So Kevin McHale with one of his favorite moves, line driving it home.
So what does Randy Flynn tell his team in the timeout? Don't front him anymore. Play behind him. You play behind him, throw the ball in. Kevin McHale shoots it over the top. Tough decisions to make.
12 points for McHale. 3 under pressure. And he's fouled by Bagley.
Come out of the timeout we mentioned a moment ago. The coach makes an adjustment. Now you've got a player behind your postman, Kevin McHale. When you play behind and you allow him to catch it down low, you pay the price.
Chanel 3 on the line for the first time. Chanel has proven to be an excellent pickup by Jerry West last year, stepping in for Magic Johnson. He averaged 15 points, 7 assists. Also a good defensive player. In his 10th year out of West Virginia Tech, he's 7 for 10 this afternoon. 16 points along with 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Lakers by 10. Here is Bagley. And a foul on Bagley once again.
John Bagley had the right idea, just that the rust did not allow him to convert it. Instead of catching and shooting a jumper at the top of the circle, the catch, he puts it on the floor, takes it inside the Laker defense, winds up in the green paint. Now it's just a problem of converting the shot, which will come as he gets more playing time.
Lakers maintaining the 10-point lead. They've led by as many as 14. Perkins backing McHale. Forced into the air ball. Handled by Klein. Lewis on the wall. And back comes 3. Here's Tony Smith. Lakers 82, Celtics 70.
Lakers in transition outnumbered the Celtics. 4 offensive players, the 3 defensive players getting back. It was just a matter of which decision did Sedale make.
Kevin McHale has 14. Lakers by 10. Divac played by Klein. Bagley over to help. And the foul, a 3-second violation against the Lakers.
Vlade Divac couldn't decide whether the guard out top of the Celtics was going to come back and double team or whether he was just faking it and trying to return to his man. He got himself in so deep that he was in the green paint.
McDaniel, Klein, and McHale up front. Bagley and Lewis are the guards. McDaniel draws the double team. Bagley with the step. The officials conferring. Nick O'Donnell looking down low to Ed Rush. And the ruling is kicked out by Bagley. It will be Laker ball.
Jake O'Donnell wanted to go over to the other official and just check out that he had a good look at it. If so, he went with the call.
Timeout call with 2 minutes gone by in the fourth. 82-72. Lakers leading the Celtics. Nice move by Perkins. He thought he was fouled. Back comes Bagley.
Perkins with the up and under move, but no conversion.
And again, Bagley going short on the shot.
Well, Bags is staying with it, trying to get it done. He's having a problem, unfortunately.
Well, Anthony Peeler has been getting it done. 12 for Peeler. And a 12-point Laker lead.
Lakers with a big advantage in fast break points. What they did against Charlotte the other night, big score, 123. They like it. They're not running again today.
Reggie Lewis has been off. Foul is called. Lewis only 7 of 17 from the field. He's had the opportunities.
You look for guys that can finish the fast break, make it happen in the end, either get to the foul line or the conversion. Peeler has shown that not only can he convert, but he also can lead it every once in a while and make good decisions.
Bagley sitting down. D. Brown has returned. Divac putting moves on Klein. Klein trying to hold his position, but Divac able to connect with the sweeping hook. He has 11, and the Lakers match their biggest lead of the game.
And D. Brown comes back in, replaces John Bagley. Bagley just couldn't get it done today, but a good move by Chris Ford. He saw the team was struggling. He tried to shake it up somehow, go to somebody to make it happen. He tried John Bagley, it just didn't work this time.
They isolate Perkins on Klein. Now McDaniel over. Divac could not handle it. And that will be a jump ball.
From the beginning of that play, Sam Perkins tried to back down Joe Klein to get closer to the basket. He took about 2 dribbles and realized, I'm not moving this man anywhere. Instead, brought it back outside and work on the perimeter.
Well, we welcome those of you who may have just tuned in. Marv Albert, Mike Fratello, Ahmad Rashad from the Boston Garden. It's a 14-point Laker lead with 8:06 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Jake O'Donnell that time trying to make it quite clear to everyone that he had the call. He saw it all the way. Don't get nervous, relax. One thing Jake can do, control the basketball game.
All right, here's Lewis. 86-74. Lakers by 12. 18 for Lewis. And a blocking foul called on Lewis.
Exactly the right idea by Peeler that time. The defense is out, pressuring, overplaying. When you catch the ball, they're up tight on you. Put it on the floor, go to the basket, make them move their feet. That time to reach in by Lewis.
Lakers take a timeout with 7:35 remaining in the fourth. The Celtics.
With responsibilities changing with 3 officials on the floor, it's that official who is diagonally away. This time it's Jake O'Donnell who makes the call. He has the good angle on it. He sees the play happen. Klein coming over the back of Divac. Now, Divac helped a little bit by falling to the ground immediately. Celtic fans feel that it wasn't that much contact.
Vlade Divac, 4 out of 5 from the free throw line. Klein had to save it. 5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Lakers taking over in the second quarter and have led since then. Boston at one point led by as many as 8. Illegal defense for the first time, so that is the warning. And the Celtics get the new 24 to work with. Here's Brown off the pick. Kevin McHale setting the screen. D. Brown has the jump shot going once again this afternoon. He has 15 points. Boston by, I should say Lakers by 11 with 6:40 to go in the fourth. Peeler with a terrific move to get to the ball, and then he took a bump, so he'll go to the line.
He has tremendous presence on the floor for a rookie. He showed that to us early in the game with his decision-making on the fast break. He pump fakes, gets Xavier up in the air, draws the contact, still looking and concentrating on the rim at the end as he tries to knock the basket down.
McDaniel called for his second foul, and although Anthony Peeler has played well, free throw shooting, usually one of his strong points, has suffered. He's missed all 3 attempts. Making all 4.
79% free throw shooter coming into the game.
And as mentioned earlier, he had hit 24 straight. Here's Brown.
Tell me this is not a big, wide, soft rim at this end of the floor. Rebound with the touch.
Well, Peeler and Klein had words moving back down court. Anthony Peeler and the veteran Joe Klein were screaming at each other. Worthy with an open shot. He's been off. Divac missed. Divac again. And the Lakers able to hold on to the ball.
Lakers needed a basket right there. Vlade would have been better to catch it. Be sure, put it in with 2 hands rather than try to tip. They've got to break this momentum of the Celtics.
Once again, Worthy giving the shot. He's 2 for 11. Here's Lewis. He threw the foul. Celtics showing signs now, down by 9 with Reggie Lewis going to the free throw line. Foul committed by Vlade Divac, his 3rd.
As Chris Ford said prior to the game, the whole thing for us is if we can get rebounds, stop them at the defensive end enough times, it will give us a chance to get out in the open floor. We're a team that sorely needs easy basket, open floor baskets to get the points up on the scoreboard.
AC Green is back, and James Worthy, who missed those 2 open shots, will sit down. Reggie Lewis, one of the best free throw shooters in the league, missed on his first. Lakers. Celtics to pressure. Peeler handling against McDaniel. Shot clock at 10. Perkins. Shot clock at 3. Here is Green. Rebound try.
Perkins came up a little bit too soon. He had a big size advantage that time. Back down with defender to where he can get a shot off and shoot it over the top.
Good effort by Three, but he stepped out. It will be Celtic ball. 16 on the shot clock. 5:10 remaining in the fourth. Lewis for Clyde. And a loose ball foul on Xavier McDaniel.
Before James Worthy came out, watch the battle between McDaniel, who's trying to hold him up and not let him set a screen, and Worthy, who's trying to get to the screen. And then after all this battling and contact, you're wide open for a jumper, but sometimes the frustration sets in, you just can't knock it out.
The foul by the X-Man has Boston over the limit. Lakers have only one team foul. AC Green, a 73% foul shooter. Lakers 88, Celtics 79. First of two meetings this season between the Lakers and Celtics. They'll do it again in Los Angeles on March 19th. Boston took 2 out of 2 over the Lakers last year. Here's Brown for 3. The 7-point Laker lead.
With the crowd involved and with what's happened, it seems like the Celtics have cut a whole lot into the Laker lead. Actually, it's only been 3 points up to this point in the last 5 minutes.
Here's Lewis. Good play by Three to stop the fast break.
It looks like the three-pointer is going to happen for D. Brown. It goes halfway down, comes out, but X-Man gets to the ball quickly. He gets it on the way up before AC Green can get a body on him.
This crowd is alive. The building rocking here in the fourth quarter with Boston looking to turn things around. Lewis rejected by Divac.
What I was saying before, Mark, at the 10-minute mark, it was a 10-point lead. Now we're under 4.5 minutes remaining, and it's still a 7-point lead. So only 3 points have gone off the Laker lead.
Timeout has been called. Boston in the midst of a 9-2 run. 4:17 remaining in the fourth. Now Worthy sits down. Perkins is back. 1:10 remaining. And a hold on Peeler.
The last time down when Lewis got the ball fouled and extended, Sedale 3 came off of D. Brown and was helping. He discouraged Reggie Lewis from the drive. That time, 3 stayed closer to his man. Lewis put it on the floor.
Lewis. Peeler with the rebound. It's a 6-point Laker lead. We're down to 55 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Lakers took the lead in the second. They have led most of the way. Early in the game, Boston led by as many as 8. Lakers have led by as many as 14. Lewis called for the foul. And Peeler, who has had his difficulties at the line, will shoot a couple with the Celtics over the limit. Peeler 0 for 4. So converts on his first free throw. Anthony Peeler has had an outstanding game. Byron Scott sitting it out because of the flu. And Peeler in the starting lineup and has received the minutes here today. Timeout call. 45 seconds remaining in the fourth. Celtics have one timeout remaining. Lakers lead at 94-87. 40 seconds left in the fourth. 3-point attempt missed by Lewis. And Divac gets to it. He's fouled by McHale. Boston over the limit, so D-Box will go to the line.
We have talked a number of times about the ability of the Lakers to convert in transition, the number of fast breaks that they've gotten this afternoon, but I think we also need to mention that their team defense has been very, very good. They've covered for one another. They've helped when they have to. They've rotated to open shooters. And then at the same time, Boston has missed some wide open shots that perhaps on other occasions they knocked down on a regular basis. They just didn't get it done this afternoon.
Lakers having their difficulties at the free throw line. 95-87. Lakers with a half minute remaining. Gamble with a three. And the foul is called as Tony Smith is hammered. Well, coming into today, the Lakers with a good road record, 11 up and 11 down. Boston is 12-6 here at home. Randy Funn and his club concluding a season-long 6-game road trip and looking to make it 3 up and 3 down on the trip as Smith goes to the free throw line.
Talk about coaches stepping into difficult situations. Ron Rusting stepping in at Detroit behind Chuck Daly. Randy Funn taking over for Mike Dunleavy, who stepped into a tough spot behind Pat Riley, but Mike took him right to the NBA Finals. Okay, that first season in there. Randy Funn taking over in a little different situation, minus a guy named Magic Johnson.
Randy Funn spent 7 years as an assistant under Riley and then Dunleavy. That's McHale for 3. 10 seconds remaining. So the Lakers will go to 22-20, and the Celtics will drop to 22-21. The Lakers defeating the Celtics here in Boston, 96-87.